Hola, senoritas and senors. Today I'm going to show you how to accomplish this WrestleMania 33 inspired makeup look. I realize orange and blue probably aren't the most everyday wearable looks, but I think they're pretty, and with WrestleMania coming up in Orlando, those are the colors they've chosen, and I think they're pretty awesome. So without further ado, alright, first things first is we're gonna prime our faces with Benefit's Professional Primer. Alright, chill out, Brittney. This is such a weird concept, but here we are. Really, I'm just going to focus this in my problem areas where my pores are especially big, or I have extra texture that I want to kind of smooth over so that my foundation goes on flawless. Next, I'm using the 24/7 Concealer Pencil by Urban Decay, and I'm just going to put that all over my lid. If you don't know me, welcome to my channel. I didn't leave myself much room for an introduction in my video, and I apologize for that. But yeah, I am a makeup artist. I work with Benefit Cosmetics. Oh my gosh, the peach palette from Too Faced smells so good. So anyways, I'm going to take that and I'm going to go in with the shade Peaches and Cream. And I'm kind of going to put that all over to set my concealer. Typically, I'd use translucent powder, but I wanted this to be a really warm lid for this look. Alright. Then I'm going to take White Peach and put that on my brow bone. Then I'm going to take the shade Puree, and with a fluffy blending brush, I'm just going to blend that into my crease. Now these shadows are a little bit more pigmented, so what I want to do with these is slowly work my way up to having a bright and warm crease. So I don't want to start off with a whole lot of shadow. I can always build, but once I put so much on, I can't really take it away. And I was struggling, obviously, with my camera focusing on my hand and not my eyelids, but I just figured I was tired of watching YouTube videos of people doing things I wanted to do, so I just wanted to do it, and I didn't want to wait another minute until I had more equipment or the perfect backdrop or the perfect camera or the perfect equipment or perfect makeup or anything like that. I just wanted to go in and start, so here we are. I'm still using the same shade. We're just going to keep building it up. And of course, we're going to blend and do windshield wiper motions on our eyelids. Okay, then I'm going to take Candied Peach, just because I wanted it to have a little bit more of a peach base. Well, at this point, I wanted it to have more of a peach base. But I just wanted to get everything nice and warm and ready for when we put the orange shade in, which we're doing now. From the Bold Eye palette from Smashbox. These little palettes are so cool. So I'm going to take that orange shade on the same blending brush, and I'm just working that right in. Same thing with this though, they're really pigmented, so you really want to go slow and work your way to building it. Did that make sense? No, you just want to build it and go slow. Then I'm going to take a little bit of that yellow shade because I wanted it to blend a little bit nicer. And one of the tricks that I've learned is that if your eyeshadow is not blending quite the way you want it to, take one shade lighter and kind of help it transition a little bit more. And then I also wanted it to be a little bit brighter and kind of look more like a sunset. Oh, we are really in this. So if you don't know me, I assume everybody watching this video is probably from my area and all, but if you don't know me, then I am from South Mississippi, and I am a makeup artist with Benefit Cosmetics, like I said earlier. I'm a traveling makeup artist, so I work really in, oh my gosh. Even I know that I shouldn't be doing stuff like that on camera. But I travel to multiple stores, so I work at Ulta, but I work for Benefit. So with my finger, because sometimes that is the best tool that you can use, I'm taking Luscious from the Peach palette and putting that all over my lid so that we have some gold sparkle in there. Then I'm going to take the Marc Jacobs Eye Crayon Gel. What is this? Matte Gel Eye Crayon. Yeah, in the shade Out of the Blue, and I'm going to smoke out my under eye. Now the reason normally I would use a shadow and shade it underneath and kind of build up to like a transition shade, but I didn't want to take the blue too far down, and I didn't want it to be too blended out on the bottom because then I was afraid it would make me look like I had a black eye. Alright, so I'm taking the Starlit powder in the shade number 12, I believe, or yeah, 12 from Makeup Forever. That is my new favorite powder, like to use as a highlight, to use as an eyeshadow, everything. I also, over that Marc Jacobs crayon, I apologize, I forgot to mention it. I also set it with Makeup Forever eyeshadow in the shade ME216. I also just sprayed my face with some Fix Plus to set all of that powder, and the reason that I do that before my eyeliner and mascara is because I don't want any of that to transfer onto my eyelid or my face, which typically happens for me. Taking my Kat Von D tattoo liner, and I made my eyeliner, however my camera died, so I didn't film it. Now I'm taking the same Starlit powder from Makeup Forever and gonna highlight my cheekbones. And you see that look on my face, I could tell, yeah, I knew I messed up. I could tell that it was a very potent, strong powder, and I still went ahead and made that mistake, so that's cool. But you know, I don't know, I guess you can't shine too much, and at WrestleMania there's going to be bright lights, and this year it's outside, so the sunlight will be hitting it, and I guess I'll just shine extra from the floor. I'm also going to highlight my Cupid's bow, and I like to do this with a really small brush because I just am OCD and like to have control of it. And the tip of my nose. Okay, I'm going to take my False Lashes mascara from MAC. Again, I'm taking that Starlit powder from Makeup Forever, and I'm highlighting my brow bone. That powder is just potent, and I love it. Shout out to Jaclyn Hill, because that is where I first heard about it, and she was so right, as she usually is. my gosh. Okay, queen, please stop. Alright, so I'm taking the Heavy Metal glitter liner from Urban Decay. This is in the shade Glam Rock, and I'm just putting it over the blue on the outer corner of my under eye, just for that little extra sparkle. And then I realized that I forgot lips. So I'm taking an NYC lip stain. I've had this for so many years, I don't even know if they make it anymore. But I truly, really, I mean, it was like the cheapest thing ever, but I love it. It really is so good. And then I'm gonna take the melted Too Faced liquid lipsticks, and that is in the shade Chihuahua, which is my ride or die. And that is it for this makeup look, guys. If you decide to recreate this look and you go to WrestleMania, or you recreate it from home, please tag me on Instagram. It's Brittney_Violet, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Hold on.